What's up, everyone? It's Anthony with A Crew Gaming, coming at you from Satisfactory, where I have an incredibly huge overload of copper. I definitely did not need to start producing all of the copper that I had coming into my plant, but I figured let's see what it looks like. So this is what 2,160 copper wires per minute look like. So I have 48 constructors making copper wire on the bottom floor of this, and it pretty much takes up the entire factory floor. I'm 10 wide, 10 floor tiles wide, and 16 long, and this is what it what it looks like. So way too much copper, but it looks awesome, and I'm just gonna roll with it. It's totally messing up my frame rate on this section, so hopefully we'll be able to get away from here. But I just wanted to jump in here and show you this. I've got, like I said, 48 constructors making copper wire, and I've got it into 16 constructors making, oh, it's even messing with the sound. Oh, that's weird. I wonder if it's totally messing everything up. I wonder if I'm gonna have to shut this off. That is really strange. If you can, I don't know, maybe the sound isn't messed up on your end, maybe it's on just on my end through my headphones, but the game audio sounds like it's really messed up. But anyway, I've got it going into 16 constructors of cable too. So way too much. Way too much. Let's see if we get further away, if it fixes the audio. And like I said, the audio may be fine in the recording, but it's really messed up on my end. Oh yeah. So major overload on the game itself to do this. So I will probably be reconfiguring this and turning some of those copper nodes off. But I just wanted to see what it looked like when I got it all put together. It doesn't even like keep up with the belts of the material. So let's go take a look and I'll show you what it looks like down here. So there's the factory floor of the wire constructors and the belts running up through the middle. So way overkill, but it's fun. But yeah, if you wanted to stream or do any sort of recording or anything like that, this is totally gonna mess with your frame rates having this much stuff. So just be aware of that. But I will never run out of copper wire at all, ever, I don't think. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to clean up my that one area that I'm not using anymore. Oh, except you know what? The truck is upstairs ready to go find oil. I might just have to build another truck. I think we need beacons to do that. Let's see here. I do have a couple things open that I probably should have closed before I started recording. Because on my end it's a little bit choppy. I think the beacons I have to make actually over at the other one. I wish I could make the truck. I think it's got a lot more storage in it, but I need oil and computers and all that stuff, so I really need to get that going. Yeah, we need... Looks like all we need is beacons. So let's go make those beacons real quick. Like I said, my other truck is up here ready to go to get oil. Trying to get a live stream when I do that set up. I may have to shut off some of those. I may have to deconstruct some of that already because it's really messing with the game. Trying to get a live stream set up to do the to get the oil, but it just seems like we've had a bunch of real life stuff kind of preventing that. So it should be coming soon, possibly this evening. It is spring break here this week, so at any moment during the recording you may hear children barge through the door, but not a big deal. So let's cruise over here, we'll make this truck, and I think I can start hauling some of this stuff over and clean up this area over here. That's the goal. I may make a garage or something out of it later on. But I don't know how many vehicles I'm gonna even make in this thing. They're all right. They're good for extra storage. So if you're gonna go out exploring, it'd probably be a good idea to make the vehicle, because it does. Oh yeah, you can see like I'm still walking, and I've been done walking for a little while. There is extra storage in it. So, like I said, if you're going out exploring or you're moving stuff around, they would be a good idea. I will probably not build too many of these, just for the simple fact that I've got the big tractor unlocked, or the truck unlocked. So that's probably what I will end up using the most of. Let's see here. I know that wasn't very coherent, but so like I said, this is probably the last one of these I make, because I want to make the big ones instead of the small ones. Let's just deconstruct all these. It'll all put it into crates here. What doesn't fit, and then I'll make a couple of those, and those will be my primary vehicles that I drive around. But like I said, for exploring, the trucks are a great idea. You can run faster than the trucks if you have the Blade Runners on, so it's not a huge deal. Why did it not? So we need to find a place for this biofuel. I probably should actually leave that here. I don't know if the truck runs on biofuel or not. I know it runs on coal. I think that's what I have it running on right now. Let's see. I would imagine it does. Oh, I don't have it running on anything right now. So hopefully it does. It does run on biofuel. Nice. So I might actually leave the biofuel here. Just make a storage container down here for it for now, just a kind of a temporary location. That way we can store it all down here, and I might put some biofuel generators down here, but I probably won't run it off of biofuel very long. It'll just be a until I get the oil. And then that's what I'll run it off of. I think that lasts longer, works better, so. Let's keep at least one with us. I know it was burning through the coal pretty fast. I don't know how fast it burns through the biofuel. If that lasts longer or not. Let's see, vehicle. So I've got some biofuel in there. Okay, so that should be good. So now we can go collect some more stuff. Alright. I'll drive that over. So, like I said, just kind of getting everything organized a little bit more. Ready to go get the next things that we're going to get with the oil production and all that stuff. Oh, here's the other thing. Can I even get up to the places? I know I've got a bunch of concrete, so we'll take that over. I don't know that I even have a room for concrete in that storage pod area, but we'll go double check here. I did also notice that if you are exploring and you run across those armadillo things, I probably should figure out what the actual names of those are. They do not attack you while you're on the truck, so they can't reach you, or the tractor, so that's nice. I haven't come across any of the spitting ones, so I don't know if they can still shoot you while you're on here. I would imagine they can, because it's I mean, you're not like in an armored vehicle or anything. You're exposed, you're out. So, I don't know. Maybe they can't, maybe they can. That's another bonus about using this for exploration, is that you don't have to deal with those guys as much as you would normally. Cruise over here. I did get some of the pillars set up underneath the base. I still need to do 2 more sections, or 1 more section, I believe. But I got a lot of those. I think actually this one I'm about halfway done with. I've got the whole copper factory floor supported. But like I said, it doesn't do anything, just looks better. And I think I've got room to drive around everything over here. I do need to go get the Caterium and start getting belts run with quick wire. That's going to be a big product in a lot of the new things that we've got coming. So let's see, this thing I bet is completely full. The brakes on this thing do not work very good. I wonder if they work better if you don't have this much lag in the system. Probably. Oh jeez. Come on. Let's see, if this thing's completely full, I'm going to turn all of the machines off. It is totally full. So let's put all of this... Actually, you know what? Instead of doing that, I think I have 1 wire running to all of it. So instead of going through and manually switching everything, let's just go grab this 1 wire. And I don't think anything other than this is running off of it. I'll have to find another wire for Caterium and run that separate, but so let's run this guy. Actually, let's check the power real quick, because I think I'm getting pretty close with all that stuff running. Oh wow, I'm getting really close. I'm probably gonna have to go make some more coal generators, or like I said, take apart some of that copper, because it's way overdone. I don't think that this changes anything, right? Because none of those are running. I would imagine they don't use any power if they're not running. If they came on, that would cause an issue. So if I ever grabbed any... Oh wow, see, we're right at the threshold. So I may let those run, the copper ones run, and just build up that storage and then reconfigure that setup, just because it's way too much, way too much material. There's no way I need all of that up there. So I don't even think in game I'm gonna need 2100 wire per minute, unless there's something just insane in there. But we'll see. Now I know that I can make it. I just don't know that there's a need for it. So this is completely full of concrete. I am going to have to figure out where I'm going to put all this stuff, because even like now I can't get up to the 2nd floor with this tractor. Maybe we'll go build a ramp. That way we can get up to the 2nd floor. I think the best place to build it is actually over here on the copper, which is where we need to be. That spot right there, I would probably have to build a road to get over this. I know the Caterium is over there near the waterfall, across from the waterfall. Actually, you know what? Let's just go do that now. Let's build ourselves a little driveway here. Keep hitting spacebar to jump out. Most other games is jump to get out of the vehicle. This one's E for some reason. I wonder if I can change that. I imagine I probably can. And I took out my ramps out of my quick missing concrete. There we go. Swap some concrete for some wire. Again, another reason to have these trucks. It's a reason it's nice to have the trucks. Just the extra storage that they provide. It's very, very convenient. Not a big deal to line this up with the conveyor, but I think it'll just look nicer. Oh, you know what? If I do that, we're going to be... I just don't want to be driving through a wire. It doesn't affect anything. And there's no clip on the wire, but... just because I know it doesn't look good. Encroaching others clearance. What am I encroaching on? So kind of the inconvenient thing about these. The ramps you can't build to each other. So you can't like just keep going up with a ramp. You have to build a ramp, put a platform underneath it, build a ramp, put a platform underneath it. So kind of inconvenient about one thing about the building of those. Let's actually do this too wide. I can move this guy out of the way. So you do have to put a platform underneath it in order to get a ramp to take place or take hold. So hopefully that's something that they're working on, but not a huge deal. Like I said, unless you're in a situation like this where it's... I wonder if that keeps rolling if you jump out of it while you're driving. Where it's going to clip into the belt. At that point it doesn't work very well, but I haven't run into too many situations where it's a big deal. Or like this, like building down. Like I can't just put another ramp on the end. So I've got to add a foundation. Oh. And this lag is kind of crazy. Should have shut everything else down. You'd think I would know that by now. But yeah, that's the only drawback that I've seen with them so far. Other than that, everything runs and works perfectly. Yeah, right there. I'm going to need one. And normally I have the ramps in my hotbar, but I was doing a bunch of conveyor stuff, so. Let's get rid of this, as you can tell, from my copper floor. Yeah, we'll get rid of all these. Make a nice little tunnel for that belt to go through. I've got one more. I don't remember if the top one was a... large foundation or a lower, a small foundation, but we'll fix it accordingly. I think I've already taken care of all the threats over here. At least right in this area. Oh, jeez. Keeps moving on me. Missing concrete. This is definitely one way to use up the concrete. Just build a bunch of floors, which I'm going to do. I'm going to build a bridge over to the oil, so it will use quite a few of the flooring, quite a bit of the concrete in that project. This one's going to be a little bit longer because it's actually going downhill. And I may even run the conveyor for Caterium over this, so this will be kind of a twofold multi-purpose ramp. And you can see how much faster it is if you actually have it in the hotbar. Done. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff. All the extras. I think I'll actually get rid of this one and put a large one in there and leave that. I might actually put large ones in underneath here too, just because it looks a little bit better. Looks like an actual solid component instead of a chintzy little thing that would fall apart. There we go. I wish you could put some of these ramps upside down. Like I wish you could flip them that way. Because you could fill in some of this stuff and make it look a little bit better. You can do all kinds of different shapes with roofs and stuff like that too if you wanted to. Alright, there we go. There, now we have a little bridge. The wire does kind of clip through there a little bit. If I really wanted to fix it, I could, but it'll be alright. But, like I said, Caterium is right over there on that little island between the two waterfalls. So I'll have to get a miner and everything, and I'll put it over there. But now we have a way to go get it, and then I'll run it up to the to one of the floors. It was going to go on my wiring floor, but like I said, there's a little bit too much copper running in there right now. So like I said, I'll let that run. I'll probably deconstruct most of that. I just wanted to see what it looked like with that much going in there. I don't even know how much is a good amount of wire, but I know that over 2100 per minute is definitely overkill. So yeah, like I said, I'll probably reconfigure that just because it's like anytime I go in the factory now at all, it freaks with my frame rate big time. So but yeah, that was it for this one. Like I said, I just wanted to show you what 2100 copper wire looked like per minute. show you how much you don't need to make. And we've got a pathway over here to the Caterium. Look for the live stream coming out here shortly. I will try to do it this evening, and that will be going to get oil, building the platform and the thing and everything to go over there. I don't know how long that's going to take, so we'll kind of play it by ear as far as how long that live stream is going to go. But like I said, we'll try to get that going this evening, and then take everything from there. So, but I appreciate everyone watching. Appreciate the likes, the comments, the subscribes. If you do want to see more content, make sure to hit that bell so that you get notification when I come out with a new video. Should be content every single day. I do my best to get it out every day. There are some days that I'm probably going to miss just because of scheduling and real life stuff. And but like I said, for the most part, it's a video a day, at least one. Right, lately it's been Satisfactory every single day, and then a couple other games filtered in there, sprinkled in there from time to time. So, but look for the content. Like I said, hit that bell so you get the notifications. Check out my playlist if there's another game you want to check out. Most of the other one is Lumber Tycoon 2 in Roblox. Like I said, there's going to be a Fortnite video, some Mad City videos in there too. So, but again, appreciate you. Have a good evening, day, morning, whatever time it is you're watching this. And I don't even know how to exit. So this game, I can't go to my recording settings unless I'm in a secondary menu. So I can't go over to my other screen. It's like, I can't go to my other screen while I'm in the tractor. Now I know. But again, have a good evening, or whatever time it is you're watching it, and then we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.
Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and click the bell icon to get notified for every video my dad makes. Thank you for watching.